Hello, my name is Nikia Lawrence, and today I will be discussing the topic cell adhesion. So to start off, cell adhesion is very important when assembling cells into tissues. However, cells simply do not just stick together to form these tissues. They do use a type of adhesion in a distinctive pattern in order to form tissues. So I'm going to start off with two types of tissues in animal cells, such as epithelial tissues and connective tissues. So starting with epithelium tissues, these tissues contain two different regions. The apical region is at the top of the cell. Being that it's at the top of the cell, it comes in contact with the outside environment. And then we have the bisolateral region. This is actually the surface that actually meets the basement membrane, which is part of the lamina. So next, moving on to the corrective tissue. The structure of the tissue is loosely organized compared to the epithelial tissue, as you can see here at the bottom. This tissue has cells that are embedded in the extracellular fibers, which can actually be seen here. So moving on, in order to form tissues, cell-to-cell adhesion, cell-to-cell junction is needed. Cell-to-cell junction is the function of either joining or attaching cells together. So there are many different types of cell-to-cell junction. So I'm going to start off with tight junction. Tight junction here can be seen in the apical region at the cell. It acts as a watertight cell between two adjacent cells, and it acts as a barrier to keep any fluids or ions or molecules from getting through the cell so it can actually protect it. Next, you have the inherent junction. The inherent junction is right under the tight junction, which can be seen here, of course, but it's in the bisolateral region. And this is in one of the types of adhesive junction that binds tightly to neighboring cells and actually attaches to the actin. Next, you have the gap junction. The gap junction acts as a pathway or like a tunnel between two cells that lets fluid and ions flow through using chemical or electrical communication, such as the spread of action potential. Next, we have another type of adhesive junction, which is the desmosomes cell adhesion. It acts as a small disc or a spot weld to adhere two cells together and connect to intermediate filaments such as keratins. And lastly, we have the